To heat and cool a building uses an astonishing 40% of the energy used across the world. It's a figure that grows only more troubling as climate change continues to threaten our very existence. But there's an architect who's trying to change not how much energy a building consumes, but rather how much it produces. Connecting Point's Cristina Quinn reports.
On a quiet residential street close to Harvard, this pretty nondescript house is known as HouseZero. Why is it called HouseZero?
Well, because there are a lot of zeros, right? One is the building doesn't almost use any energy from heating and cooling, and it's zero carbon. It doesn't have any electrical light during the day.
No lights, no HVAC system, and barely a utility bill. The goal of HouseZero is to produce more energy than it consumes, ultimately providing power to the grid. Architect Ali Malkawi of Harvard's Center for Green Buildings and Cities says it relies only on fresh air and solar energy, and it's quiet.
It is because we don't have any pumps, nothing is moving. It's very much linked to the outside where windows open and close. It's very gentle.
Right. There's no hum, there's no room hum.
Nothing.
There's no machines whirring. It is very quiet, but it's comfortably quiet.
It's amazing because we don't notice this unless we see that. We are living in environments such as this, right? Because most of our environments have these humming noises and we get accustomed to it.
Windows open automatically if it starts to get a little warm or stuffy, and they're framed by panels that provide shade. When the temperature dips outside, the solar chimney keeps the inside temperate. But what exactly is a solar chimney?
It's a chimney that allows air to move freely without mechanical systems. It allows air to be drawn from the outside and people to be ventilated without mechanical systems in the lower parts, where you cannot do cross ventilation.
All of this, though, relies on really smart technology. Under the floors and throughout HouseZero, there are 5 miles of cables and hundreds of sensors capturing data like airflow, temperature, and CO2 levels. Put on a pair of augmented reality goggles, and you can actually see it.
Now, all the information that we are getting from the house is being pulled into a giant database.
No one actually lives here. HouseZero is a lab, one Malkawi uses to teach his students that buildings can be living, breathing things that communicate naturally with their environment.
We're basically demonstrating in this building that just natural ventilation is such an easy thing to do, but can it be controllable? And at the same time, we're saying, okay, now this is good. Can we even go beyond that? Can we scale it up, right? With using very simple technologies.
Bringing ultra-efficient homes anywhere in the world.